Hello viewers, and today joining Sam here, who is recording his first ever video of Kerbal Space Program. And we are here in our geostationary satellite, about to embark on a very special mission. That's right, we're going to send a manned mission, very beginner level, to the moon. But we're not just going to do this any kind of normal style, we're going to do this special style. We're going to do this just like a real space company would. I mean, we're going to send up a probe, and a rover, and a satellite, and then we're going to eventually set off with our manned mission. Hopefully we'll have Jeb, because Jeb is the best pilot, as we all know. Should be a good run. Might span over a few episodes, but let's see, it's the first video, let's see how far we get. Let's do this. Okay, so, we're in the vehicle assembly building. We've got the launcher, simple, this should put us in orbit. And this is what's going to the moon. Hopefully this will pave the way for our future, any future planned missions up to the moon. We've got 3 little satellites here. Well, I say satellites, they're going to be landing on the moon. Hopefully, as long as it doesn't blow up in Kerbal style. And this, hopefully, this has enough Delta V to get us to the moon. Again, I'm doing it again. Yeah, I've recorded this numerous times, but Fraps is messing up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna launch this into orbit around the moon, and then I will join you there. And hopefully, if all goes to plan, Fraps won't delete the footage of me getting there, and I will speed it up for you guys. And yeah, so let's go. Okay, so we're in orbit around the moon, and I think it's time to go over what the ship is and what it does now. So, this is the interplanetary stage. It's pretty much useless now, so we can start... Oh, that was a mistake. Let me just shut down these. Oop, oop, there you go. And... done. Okay, so, no more mistakes. This is a pretty much circular orbit. Well, it was. And... well, this fuel can now go into these little probe things, because what these are going to do is these are going to land on the planet's surface. And that was a mistake as well. So these are going to sort of probe the surface, because they are space probes. Well, moon probes, as the moon probes. So I think this is the one we'll be sending down first. They don't have that much fuel in anymore, so each one will get their own fair share of one of these. That can't be right. Did it have more in than I first expected? They've already got a bit in. Okay, so let's detach this. Da-ding. Probably safe to autosave. Yep. F5, not F9. Okay, let's save, and if I can find it. Where am I looking? Help. That's it. Decouple. So now let's switch over to this, and it's probably a smart idea to extend one of these solar panels, just so this has a little bit of charge in case we ever come back to it. Sorry for the throwing noises. Okay, so let's bring up the controls and stuff. Where we're going to try and land it? I'm thinking... well, if we land now, it's going to end up on the dark side, so... oh. Microsoft Security Essentials? I'm sorry about that. Okay, well, no idea what just went on, but I've reloaded the last save. Still got the orbital accident in it, that's what I'm going to call it from now on. And we've still to launch our probe, so I'm going to go over this again, because, I mean, I saw a black screen, you saw everything, and heard the error noise, which I don't know if I'll edit that out or not. Thought it was a bit funny. So, this is just... let me just tell you that this bit in the middle is going to stay in orbit intentionally. It's not the right word. It's got a little... let's pretend these will communicate to our little geostationary orbital satellite, or geosynchronous orbital satellite around Kerbal. Anyway, I do not like to speak well, apparently. So, yeah, we'll detach the first probe. Let's get it right this time, first time. And we will extend that so we've got a little bit of charge for the time being. I mean, I think I noticed a lot on Kerbal Space Program is people use way too many solar panels for what they actually need, and this would be really good if the developers would add more of a need for, well, electricity in space, because other than using the ion propulsion system, there's no real need for it. But let's just point this retrograde, and ooh, that's handy. Forgot I put SAS on these. Ooh dear, I'm getting some really bad frame rates here. Really bad frame rates. 8, 5, 4, 6, 7, make your mind up. Now, I've noticed on Kerbal Space Program there's a time little mirror in the corner. I know that changes colours, but I never really understood what that means, but it's been yellow this entire time, and it hasn't been counting normally, so I'm guessing when it's yellow, time has slowed down. Okay, so, do we have batteries on here? They're going to be right in front of me, I'm going to be looking at them and I can't see them. We do not. This is an issue. Do we attempt to land with the solar panels out? Well. Anyway, back to where we were. Let's try and time accelerate so we're not going to land on the dark side of the planet. So the thing that happened before is Microsoft Security Essentials, which to me, I don't feel like it's a proper Microsoft product. I mean, for all I know, it could just be a complete bogus program. But it just popped up in the middle of nowhere. And then I couldn't access Fraps again, because Fraps is again a really dodgy product. So let's try and decrease our periaps is the low one, isn't it? We'll lower our periaps. I can turn that off now. So we'll try and lower our periaps to somewhere where we can start to attempt to land. Oop. Frame rates. Very tedious things on Kerbal Space Program. It's a very tedious game sometimes. But I'd like to say that I'm not an expert at this game. In no way am I an expert at this game. So I will make a lot of mistakes, and feel free to comment on them. Have a laugh at them if you must. But I'm not perfect, and nobody else is. So let's try and lower this perhaps. Need to... Ooh, that's a point. We're going to run out of electric charge if we're on the dark side for too long. Probably already did run out of electric charge, so let's go. Activate. And activate. I'm very, very worried that we don't have enough fuel. And this probably wasn't a smart idea, starting land and burn from so high. Good. What's going on here? Oh dear lord. Right, let's bring that down. Fuel consumption's not too bad. Should be fine. Let's see where we're gonna land. Tends to drift a lot. Thought there's something must be not quite right here. Look, it's skipping like I don't know what. Oh well, sorry guys, I just have to deal with the very bad quality at the moment. That SAS is not really doing anything. And go down. Up, nope, F, not G. Yeah, screw it, at least I won't forget. Right, let's keep lowering this. Bring it down to about... Oh, where do we want to stop it? It'd be nice to have them all equilaterally around the equator of the moon. I mean, we're a little bit off, but it's due to this stupid faulty SAS. Okay, so looking at somewhere around here. They look like interesting places to land. I know that that is a very special place to land. I think, yeah, let's go for a very steep angle, but hey, we'll probably crash. It's okay, we've got 3 of these things. They're disposable. I mean, it's not like any lives are involved. But let's go increase that. That's not good. I'm sorry for these really bad frame rates. I'm just gonna pause and see what's up with this. Okay, as far as I'm aware, this problem has sorted itself. I actually don't think it has, I'm sorry. But I'll just have to put up for the rest of the video. Hopefully next video I'll figure it out properly. Oh, time acceleration's not a good idea. You know what, time for another autosave. Quick save, whatever. Same thing, in my opinion, because I'm stupid. Let's go. We're not going to be able to slow ourselves down in time. Ah, this is terrible. Alright, let's get back in our retrograde. No. I always overshoot. Okay, let's go back. See, I have to be very careful when I pick my times to record, because I don't like recording when my parents are in, because they think I'm some sort of crazy person, which isn't far off the truth, really. That's a joke, I'm not entirely crazy. Not really. Did we quick save? Yeah, quick saved. Just a little bit forgetful. And okay, I tested this just before I started recording, and the ship responds fine, the SAS works, everything is okay. I'm gonna start doing a burn now, fall, forget. Oh dear. Is there something off balance on this ship? Does that actually weigh anything? Is that something I need to consider? I guess if we turn completely on the side, it won't be that bad. Let's just do something for now. Let's do something a bit more, because this isn't enough. Let's decrease our surface speed. Okay, so, oh dear. This isn't going too well. Frame rates again, when it says 19, it doesn't look like 19 to me. I've got a feeling we should be expecting a visit from my dad in a second, asking why his crazy son is talking to himself. Now here's the thing, I'm holding up, well down, I'm pressing down. And the other day I noticed something, when I was pressing the left arrow key, and then that Microsoft Security Essentials thing popped up, and my ship would not stop turning no matter what. I quit the game and came back and it was still doing it. And I couldn't stop it. There's a few glitches in this game, and hopefully, with my terrible flying, we'll probably run into a few of them. And hopefully, some of the devs will notice them and like to fix them anytime soon. Get a bit more of that speed. This nice little ship gets nearly 2 Gs of acceleration, that's not bad. And at the moment we're southbound, we need to be going a bit further north. So let's get across to this side. Oh, this is terrible. A better PC would probably help. Got the sniffles, by the way, I'm sorry for all the you'll hear. I'm sorry for doing it again. Okay. It's slowing down the time. I wonder what would happen if I switched Kerbal to run on one core and Fraps to run on the other. No, not prograde. Definitely not prograde. Right, quickly pause this, and I'm gonna do what I just said. Okay, and we're back. And oh, this is not really helping, is it? It is a little bit. Oh, we're gonna end up crashing into the planet. Why can I not control my ship? Let's speed it up a little bit. Oh dear. This is very, very difficult. Okay, getting back up to somewhere around here-ish. I do have a feeling that that is pulling us off centre. So it should be pulling us in one direction than the other. Dear, change the camera. Yeah, there's something definitely pulling it off somewhere. It must be this. I thought they didn't actually do anything. This must be wrong. Why is the SAS not doing anything? It's not, is it? It is. This is starting to frustrate me. I know I shouldn't let it get to me, but stupid Kerbal Space Program. It's a really good game though. I hate to hate on it because it's a really good game. I spent so many days on this, it's probably doing irreversible damage to my health. Okay, what can we do? That is what we're aiming for. Right there. Let's see if we can tilt a little bit further north. That's not really north. Wait, so which way is north? You know, let's just focus on getting landed because we're gonna end up killing this poor little space probe. Okay. Mm-hmm. 160 meters per second. And apparently 18 frames per second. This is where I wish life had a fast forward button. Right, time acceleration is probably not the smartest idea. But it's not so bad. I think we can stop ourselves. If this can do 2 Gs of acceleration, then that means that we can stop from right now in roughly 10 seconds-ish. And that acceleration is only going to increase the more fuel we use. But the more fuel we use, it's also going to get more top heavy. Seems like we're doing fair enough. I really want the time accelerate. We're gonna land in a valley. that isn't too much of a problem. Hope we don't land on too much of a slope. Because like I said before, we're running out of fuel now, getting beneath have a can, tank, whatever mix of those two words might be. Hopefully it isn't too top heavy. Let's give it 2 times physical time warp. Very famous song just popped into my head and I very want to sing it, but alas, copyright infringement will mean that this video will not be able to have adverts. Etc, etc. Yeah, I noticed the SAS is actually doing something, but it's not. I mean, I'm still having manual control over this. This is probably when I'm going to realise that that isn't actually an SAS, and I'm actually starting to doubt whether it is. It looks like one. Can't believe I'm actually checking. Played this game how many hours and I still don't know? That's a lie, I do know. I'm going to stop talking because I'm starting to ramble. I need to focus on landing this. I mean, where... Is this at sea level? I mean, there's no sea on the moon unless it's frozen. Moon. Theoretically now at full volume, full throttle, I'd be able to stop in 2 seconds. Nearly 3 seconds. There we go, shadow. And this is going to be tough. Right, we'll keep it somewhere around here. Slow it down. And we've landed. Or is it going to stay up? This is a very big hill. Okay, so stop. And we've landed. Let's just stop this. Sort everything out. And toggle this. Get some scientific readings. Okay, so that's the first probe landed on the moon. Nice scenic view of the valley. That is it, really. Oh, a little bit of a glitch. So, I'm gonna get to landing the rest of these and then I will be back. Okay, and we're back. Well, it took a bit of time, a couple of quick saves because those things just do not want to balance. But we have landed all 3 probes on the moon surface around the equator, finding possible places to land our next missions, and I've continued to name them. So, creatively named MP1 for Moon Probe 1, MP2 and MP3. I've got them roughly, and this is incredibly roughly evenly spaced around. So this is one of them. I don't know which one this is. This is... I don't even know which one this is. I think this is... Okay, this is the first one. Now this one, I decided to move it a little bit. Seemed as though it was so close to something that I really wanted to land next to. And if we just skip time until it's there. It is the Neil Armstrong Memorial. Thought it'd be a nice little thing to land next to. I mean, we were only just over the top of that hill or so. So, yeah. Now next episode, because I want to end the episode round about now-ish, just as a tester. But next episode, we hope to launch the next ship, which, at the moment, I've been building, doesn't really work that well. So, you're probably likely to see a lot of explosions and a lot of failing. So I will see you then. As for now, bye bye.